Yeah, what's going on, everybody? I want to thank you for joining the channel here. And today we're going to be talking about Off the Grid. I'm going to be speaking to you guys a little bit about this game. I have been enjoying this game pretty much ever since I picked it up, ever since I started it. What it is, it's developed by Gunzilla Game. It's a cyberpunk themed extraction shooter, which main focus is on its cyberland. It's pretty much a battle royale shooter. The cyberlimbs, though, each have a unique ability, such as we have one which is called the Ripper Blade. It has a blade that extends from either one of your arm and is good for either ripping off body parts. You can destroy your enemy's armors with that as well. There's a phosphorus arm, which shoots a small fireball. It's going to stick to whatever it touches, and after a few seconds it's going to explode. And it does massive damage. It's one of my favorite arms. So, also there's the Javelina arm that shoots rockets and also has the ability to lock on to the target. There's plenty more arms as well. Also, other than the arms, there's the cybernetic leg that comes with it as well. There's a multitude of abilities that comes with them also. The Road Runners, which allows you to run at tremendous speed. It produces an electric stream behind you also that allows the other players, if they're in the stream, they can run at pretty much the same speeds that you're running. Enemy as well as your teammate. There's the Hammerhead legs. Those are kind of it's coming to a number one on my list. The Hammerheads, they allow you to jump high into the air and slam to the ground. And anybody that's in the area that you slam, they do take damage as well. Also, you can fly off with them, so you don't have to just hit the ground. You can use them as something to, scale heights to get away. So it's something that's, like I say, it's becoming one of my favorite legs to use. And there's also the Thumpers, which is like a leg strike, airborne leg strike, airstrike, I would say. So once you activate them, you pull out like what is this? An iPad sort of device. It shows you if there's any enemies on the scene around you. They'll show up as a red dot. You have a certain area that you can shoot your missiles at. So you choose 3 locations that you can shoot these missiles, and it drops down just like an airstrike. Now, on top of the cyber limbs, the game also has several different weapons for you to choose. There's 6 different weapon classes. There's assault rifles, SMGs, shotguns, LMGs, marksman rifles, and sniper rifles. There's 6 different assault rifles. There's 5 SMGs, 2 shotguns, 2 LMGs, 2 marksman rifles, and also 2 sniper rifles. Before the start of each match, you can set which weapons and which cyber limbs you would like to set to your loadout. You have 3 different loadouts to choose from by default. It does have a price to them, so you will find the price once you set your loadout. Now, there are backpacks in the game as well, and they increase your carry amount, and some of them have unique abilities, such as protecting you against the zone for a limited time, or decreasing your cyber limbs cooldown. Now, here's where the game is different from any game that I've played. Unlike most games to where all you have to do is increase your experience points, your XP, by playing a certain amount of times, doing certain missions or objectives, and then you will open up certain items, maybe weapons, attachments, skins, etc. That's how you get your inventory. And off the grid, you have to extract with what's called hexes. Hexes are found while you're playing in the game. They're obtained through certain missions. You can find them in loot crates, and you can also take them from other players. Now, in order to extract a hex, you have to take them to certain extraction locations and start the extraction process. You must be aware that once you pick a hex up, though, you become visible to pretty much everyone that's on the map. While extracting a hex, it can be interrupted and stolen by other players, so you have to be on your toes at all times. Now the hexes, they're all randomized, so you have no control over what item that you're going to receive. If you want more control, there is a market. There is an in-game shop. The shop, however, there is in-game currency that you receive by, again, just playing, by leveling up, by doing certain missions, certain objectives. The in-game shop is unique as well. It's ran by the players. If you purchase the subscription, which is the OTG Pro, you do have the option to sell any unwanted items that you receive through the hexes. As well as selling the items, you can purchase items. The only downfall I see about purchasing the items is that, again, it's player ran, so the players get to choose the price that they want to charge for these particular items. So some items come at a high price, and it's like it's very ridiculous. So you might as well grind and try to get the particular hex just to receive that item. The game is run off of Unreal Engine 5, plays and looks great. It's still in early access though, so it still has some of the flaws, some bugs that you might run into. Nothing makes the game unplayable. Again, I'm having a blast playing Off the Grid. And after a few improvements with updates and optimizations, I can see this one staying for quite a long time. Well, give me your thoughts and opinions on the game. Is it something that you're enjoying like myself? Or is it something that's just not for you? This is Marquez with GameOut Gaming. Until next time.